Hi everyone. Today we're going to study slope of a straight line. Let us define the slope of a straight line. The slope of a straight line is the ratio of the vertical change to the horizontal change of the line. The slope is symbolized by letter M, and this is equal to the ratio of vertical change over horizontal change. To simplify, we can write the vertical change to be rise and the horizontal change to be run. So the slope is equal to rise over run. Let us have an example. Find the slope of the given line. On this line, there are 2 points, the 1, 1 and the 5, negative 2. So the formula of slope is m equals rise over run. From the point 1, 1, we are going to rise, but this is going down, so we put negative 3. We are going down 3 units and then 4 units going to the right till we reach the point 5, negative 2. So we have here the ratio, the negative 3 over 4. This is the slope. There are 4 geometric cases for slope value. Case 1 is positive slope. The symbol is here. M is greater than 0. Take note that we're going to read the graph from left to right. So the line is here. It's like going upward, but we can say that this is inclined to the right. The case 2 is when we have negative slope. Our symbol is M is less than 0. Again, we are going to read the graph from left to right. You see the line? It is like going down. Or we can describe this line to be inclined to the left. The case 3 is when we have 0 slope, or we say M, the slope, equals 0. In this case, the line is horizontal, or we can say that all horizontal lines have 0 slope. The case 4 is undefined slope. The M is undefined. The lines with undefined slope are the vertical lines. Also, all vertical lines have slope that is undefined. Let us study now the slope of the line joining 2 points. Given any 2 points p sub 1 with ordered pair x sub 1, y sub 1, and the second point p sub 2 with ordered pair x sub 2, y sub 2, the slope is given by the formula m equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Let us have example 1. Find the slope of the line passing through negative 3, negative 5, and positive 2, positive 1. Let us assign the first point to be p sub 1, the second point to be p sub 2. Then we will write the formula of the slope here. Let us collect the values from the p sub 1 and p sub 2 respectively. The y sub 2 is equal to positive 1. Then minus the y sub 1 is negative 5. All over, the x sub 2 is positive 2. Minus x sub 1 is negative 3. Then we will simplify the numerator and the denominator. 1 minus a negative 5 becomes positive 6. All over 2 minus a negative 3 is positive 5. So this is now our slope. We know that since the slope is positive, the line is inclined to the right. We have one question here, that is, what about if the p sub 1 and p sub 2 are interchanged? It means, what if we take the first point to be the p sub 2 and the second point to be the p sub 1? Let us solve this. Let us write the formula of the slope. Then let us collect the corresponding numbers. Our y sub 2 is negative 5. Minus the y sub 1 is positive 1. All over x sub 2 is negative 3. Then minus x sub 1 is positive 2. Then let us simplify the numerator and denominator. Negative 5 minus 1 equals negative 6. Negative 3 minus 2 is negative 5. When we divide negative by a negative, the answer is positive. So our slope here is positive 6 over 5. And we can see that the answer here is the same with our answer in the first method. For our conclusion, we can say that given any 2 points here, we can pick any point to be the p sub 2 and the other point to be p sub 1, or vice versa, and we will have the same answer. Let us have example 2. Find the slope of the line passing through negative 1, 4 and 6, 4. Let us assign the p sub 1 and the p sub 2 respectively. Then we write the slope formula. We collect now the values. Y sub 2 is positive 4 minus y sub 1 is 4 all over x sub 2 is positive 6 minus x sub 1 is negative 1. Then let us simplify our fraction. 4 minus 4 equals 0. 6 minus negative 1 is 7. So this is 0 divided by 7 equals 0. Since the slope is 0, we know that the line is horizontal. Let us have this example 3. Find the value of b if the slope of the line passing through negative 2, 3 and the point for b is 12. Let us assign the p sub 1 and p sub 2 respectively. Then we will write our slope formula. Let us now substitute the corresponding values. For the m, substitute the value 12 equals the y sub 2 is the b minus y sub 1 is positive 3 all over x sub 2 is positive 4, then minus x sub 1 is negative 2. Then let us simplify our denominator. 4 minus a negative 2 is equal to positive 6. In the numerator, we will just remove the grouping symbol for each number. So the b is now without the parentheses, minus 3. From this point, we're going to cross multiply 6 to the 12. Multiply 12 by 6, we have 72 equals b minus 3. Let us isolate the b. We are going to add positive 3 to both sides of the equation so that the negative 3 here will be cancelled. On the left side will be 72 plus 3 equals 75, and this is equal to b. And from here, we can just simply interchange the position of the b goes to the left side, 75 on the right side. So the value of b equals 75. This is our final answer. I hope you learned something from this video. See you again next time.